this fair value gap completely without it reacting to the downside. You get it? So what
Yes.
I'm trying to say is two scenarios can happen. Either this happens or this could happen. You could see price push here into this fair value gap and then not really close above it, falls to the downside. Then you could see a return again like this.
And goes.
Now you see what will happen
Uh-huh.
is it will go into the fair value gap, create this high. You get it?
Yes.
Price will fall
Yes.
and then break this low point. You know,
Mm.
this becomes the inducement.
Inducement, yes.
Return back again, sweep this, and then continue. This no longer becomes the
Then continue.
if this is
Yes.
what happens. You get
Yes.
this.
Yes.
So this is
Yes.
what could play out in the market. You get.
Sure.
This is why when somebody
Yes.
is analyzing the market, you already understand how structure would deliver, and then you are just
Mm. Sure.
play out. Once it's playing out, then you can start executing entries you want to do. You get.
Yes, sir.
All right. So these are basically some of the expectations. I'm coming. Let me see something if I can.
Okay. After here, can we map up Euro USD
All right.
and see if it aligns with mine?
All right. Now you can see now, for
Yes, sir.
example, now look at this setup here. Is it this one? Sorry, let me be sure. Now you can see. All right. Now this is VIX 75. Now, basically here, the price, the market was reacting to a point of interest, a higher time frame point of interest.
Yes.
That is why you can see all this rejection. It is failing to push to the upside. And then what we can see next is this impulsive move to the downside that took out all
The downside.
you get that took out all.
Yes.
Now, if I was expecting to want to identify your kind of ideal market structure shift, my expectation would be to wait to see it breaks this low point.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can see that this movement failed to create a high,
Then another high, yeah.
failed to create an higher high. It's just a wick that swept this candle high. You get it?
For me, I will consider that one to be like a transfer of high from the previous to the current one.
This other one. All
Yes.
right. But
And
but then you can
yes,
see this pullback here did not
mm-hmm.
give us a movement to take this high.
to the, yes,
Then price came
and
took out the low.
yes,
You get
that me for price reacting like that, I would really consider that green candle no,
okay.
over there
All right.
as my POI.
Okay.
Why? Because after failing to create
I
the price closing above that highest candle,
yeah,
it also creates a break of small minor break of structure here,
yeah,
small one.
yeah.
So with that small break of structure at the extreme point of price like that, I'll consider this green candle as a POI where I will sell over there.
Okay.
I found like an example today in USD card
All right.
and a 1 minute time frame, but I couldn't capture that screenshot, screen chat, or else I would have sent it to you.
All right.
I got some small sell.
Okay. So let's see the after, and then you can see the after. How price went back to it and fell. So I'm expecting to see if the market will continue to increase. Since what we have now is basically this is the impulse price.
Impulse to the upside.
Now this movement again, up again, failed to take out this, right?
Yes, yes.
Or give us market structure. So I'm expecting if price would react at this zone, then
Yes.
this inducement, then I'll be looking forward to see what will be the reaction here.
No, okay.
Because this is not the inducement here for me.
Mm,
Yes, based on looking at, I want to see premium price. You get.
yes.
I'm
Yes.
just trying to show you some of the charts play. Let me see. Let's look for the before of this one.
Uh-huh.
Coming. Sorry. All right. So you can see like for this VIX 10, oh sorry, VIX 100 index. So I saw price movement to the downside here. Now price actually took out this high. Yeah. And
Yes.
since I'm seeing that we had this return to the downside here. Have you seen it?
Yes, I'm seeing
Right.
it.
And then this push further to the upside, but failed to take out this high. and we are seeing three
Yes.
equal lows here.
Lose.
So meaning I'm just seeing this as stack of liquidity. So
That price wants to come and grab.
yes. So the fact so that this failed to further push to take out this high. And then we're seeing this liquidity. So I just anticipated the possibility that this could just go bearish. You
Yes.
get it? Since I'm seeing it
Yes.
failing to continue movement to the upside. And that was why you can see this is the after of it.
After the
Yeah,
yes, yes.
this is the fall. So this is what we could see. So you said something, you said Euro USD or something like that. All
Yes.
right.
EUR USD.
Okay, let's check that. So for the Euro USD, what's the concern, sir?
I wanted us to do the mapping
Okay,
out to
okay,
see or to confirm what I did over the weekend,
okay,
because I did one on the Go Chatting website
okay,
and one at the Trading View.
okay,
So with the two, with the two, I want to know which one is right.
okay, all right. So was it the 4 hour time frame you used?
Yes,
All right,
the 4 hour time.
let's make use of 4 hour. All right. So from where do we start the mapping?
I started from the topmost.
That's here, like here.
The topmost. Yes, yes. That's where I usually start
Okay,
from.
all right. Because that was where the reversal took place.
That's where it started. So that's where I start.
Right. So now, what you can see from the Euro USD is, you know, now this is the ideal low points for this structure. All these are internal structures.
Yes,
All of this is the ideal low
yes,
because now the structure have already been delivered. This structure here, meaning this is it. Meaning you have, let's just start from here. Meaning you have, consider this. You have this impulse. We have this, right?
correction.
We
Yes,
have this
impulse.
other one,
Correction.
and then we had this one. Let's just take it that way first. We had this. Now you can see this is a correction, and now you have
Yes,
this. So you can see this is the
yes,
low points. This low, not all these lows inside here.
yes. No,
Yeah.
no.
All right. So for us to have our market structure shift, meaning what we're looking forward to see that the price would take out is this low point.
Yes,
Right. So it's this low point. And then you can see that we had the fall of price. Price took out that low point. You get
sure.
right.
Yes, sir.
So price fell to the downside. We have the break of this structure here.
Structure.
All right. And then now what you can see is we had this very poor price movement here. Very poor one here. Because price was reacting at this order flow. This is an ideal low point too. You get this part because this is the low that sponsored this bullish move. What you have is that
Yes,
this bullish move, let's see, let's mark this out. We're expecting it to take out this high point here.
yes, yes,
All right. And then what you can see is that it didn't, nobody candle closing above that high point.
yes.
So meaning we just have the sweep of that high point.
Sweep.
So now we have the four price took out this swing low point. So let's see.
Yes,
So basically, meaning we have this four, the lowest candle. Price gave us this pullback, right?
yes.
All right.
Then another four.
Is it this? Let's zoom it.
Yes, four today.
Now you can see this is the four, right? This one is a four right here. So you can see this fall here. This candle fell here. This one went back and took out the high. All right.
Yes.
All right. And then now we have
Yes.
this fall to the downside that broke the structure.
To the downside.
All right. So we see that this
Yeah.
fell to the downside, right?
Yes.
If you're looking for an internal buy side, this is buy side resting above here.
Yes.
And we have this fair value there, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you remember
Yes.
what I said in that NZD? That we could see price return and then
Yes.
goes up to take the this now fall. It does that
It's,
at the fair value gap and fall. You remember?
oh, yes. Yes, you said that.
This is what happened
Yes, I remember.
Euro USD. Let's just mark the value
Yes.
gap. This is it here. So you can see how price just came and then fell down to the downside. Price mitigated this fair value gap.
Fair value gap. Yes.
This is the buy side liquidity, right? Price fell.
Yes.
We had this fair value gap here. Price mitigated the fair value gap, and then
Fair value gap.
market price to the downside.
Yes.
Right. So what I'm
Yes.
saying is basically now you can see that if you're looking for price to return to take out any liquidity, buy side liquidity, it is not really this one again, it is this high.
Yes. Oh, okay. I get you now.
It is this most recent high point. You get it?
Hi.
All right.
Yes.
So now we don't have that here. What we have is price pullback further fell to the downside. So we had this pullback. Price now fell here. This is the lowest can be.
Yes.
This pullback,
Pull back.
right? Let's just finish now.
Yes.
We now start identifying the ideal
Yes, sir.
structure. Okay, this is the lowest. Price did not take out this. Did price take out this high? Let's see.
It took, let me see.
Yeah, I think it's
It took out.
so meaning we have
Yes.
here, we have this other one here. Now we have this other one. Price took out this, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. And then we have this fall here. We have this other one. And then now we have this other fall, right?
Yes.
Other fall. So let's click this. Let me lock it. So now what you can see is all these returns, no one went out to take out any high points. Are you seeing it, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Now,
Yes.
meaning all our inducement, we're transferring it, transferring it, transferring it,
Yes. Transferring. Yes.
right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So here we have it. Now, you can see that what happened now, the market has built up stack of liquidities here.
Liquidities.
Yes.
Yes. I want to chip in this small question.
Okay, sorry, let me just say this before it skipped my mind. I just saw something. I know this is not a
Yes.
pullback, right? Is it?
Which one?
This lowest one here. Let's see.
It's a valid pullback.
Yeah, it is.
Mm,
All right. It is. So meaning we have, let's just look at it again. We have meaning this. So let's just take this. Now this, but all this is a minor inducement. Right?
ah,
All these
yes. That's what I wanted to ask.
all right. I'm with you.
And that's what I wanted to add, especially with the second pullback before the recent one, the most recent one,
As this
this small, the one that you were asking if it took out the,
okay, the liquidity, right?
yes.
Okay. All right. So go on, chip. So then we'll continue.
I wanted to ask if that small pullback over there is a minor, like it's a major pullback or a minor pullback, or like we will regard that one as the inducement or not.
That's this
This small,
small one.
no, the
Which
previous one.
this one?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
That one.
Okay. Now inducement happens. Now let's just mark this low. Let's mark it low. Now inducement can happen. That's basically inducement is like let's look at it's the corrective movement that happens immediately before or after a break of structure. You get-
Of structure. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's say we have this, and then we have this, and then this came like this without taking this, and
Then
then we have this goes out of it, and then we have this, right? And then we have
yes, something like that.
all right. Or should we use a bearish scenario? Or we can still understand it if I use the.
Yes, we can use it. Let's use the bearish
Okay, all right.
scenario because most of the time I see you can see this impulse, then expecting you to see the break of that impulse to the downside. You see another small
All
pullback
right.
before that one.
Okay.
So that one, that small pullback, is it a valid one? Like, is it the major or the minor pullback?
Okay. All right.
At times it confuses.
All right. So we have this. I think that should be in the also the episode I like 10 in the drive. I don't know if you want to see those ones. All right, let's just see. So now we have,
Something like
now let's identify
yes.
that this is our low. Let's just mark it. So you can just create equal lows and not sweep this one and then it goes back. You get, or it can just be that
Yes.
don't even touch it. It can just be here like this, right?
Yes. Yes. Something like that.
Now when we have this for this and then we have this, this is your inducement also because this happened before the break of that structure. You get it, Mr. Chris? Now, this
Yes.
happens before the break of the structure. But then now, your ideal inducement next, since you can see this movement did not take this high away. You get this movement to the upside did not. So meaning it is now this that becomes your next target to look at. If price is going to return to take this low away. You get it?
Okay.
You
Yes.
all right.
What if this second pullback, the most recent one that your case is,
Okay.
yes, if it's not there,
Let's imagine that was not there. We have this fall, just like this, pushed right.
then pullback,
This
then the small pullback before the
right, right.
yes, something like
Now,
that.
what
Yes.
you'll be expecting is you want to see how price return. Take this one out and continue downside. Take this one. If that did not happen before this break, sorry, let me put this here. This one did not happen after the break of structure. It happened before the break of structure. You get this movement to the downside. Basically the market is making inside movements. It's giving you also structure. If you see the lower time frame, you get
It's a structure.
okay. And I
Yes, I can see.
this fell to the downside. This gave you a pullback. This fell to the downside, broke the low of the inside movement. You get, and then again to
Yes.
this other extent. You get it.
Yes.
Now, in this case, where you have this leg, this in this just this delivery, this is your minor. This is your minor. Right?
Okay.
This is your.
Yes, sir.
This is the main.
My no. Uh,
You get it.
yes, the
Is
topmost
the
pullback is there.
is the major.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay.
So the
Yes, sir.
market now
Thank you.
could take out this one and respect this and fall, or it could even take out the two of it and then continue
Yes, sir.
inside. Because
Yes, I get you now.
ideal highest point. This is the ideal highest point that sponsored this entire movement that took out this low.
Movement to the
Yeah.
downside.
So this is the
Yes, sir.
highest point. Because if you want to mark the structure out, it means this low here and then this high. It is not this high, it is this high and then it fall.
Yes.
Meaning this is an
Yes.
inside movement within this
Movement.
impulsive move, within this movement like
Yes.
to the downside.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
an
If I get you right.
this one. You get it.
Yes. If I get you right,
Go on.
it's like the inside candle thing.
Yes, let's put it that way. So
When it comes to pullback.
yes,
Yes.
it's let's look at it like the corrective move inside an impulsive movement. Let's look at it that way.
Yes.
Get it?
Yes.
Aha.
I get you now, sir. Thank you very much.
This is the entire impulsive leg move, but then price created this structure inside it. You get
A
it?
minor one.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is your minor inducement. This is the major.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yes, sir.
So meaning
Yes, I get you.
gate a fair value gap or another kind of order block, anything above. You get it.
Yes.
And then it will test
Yes.
again.
I get you now.
All right. So now what you can see is all these movements within this leg move are all inducements, but the major is this high point.
Easy. Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
major
sir.
is this high point. Because what
Is the
you
high.
do is this just happened. This one gave this pullback inside this movement. You get it, Mr. Chris?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So now, and then we have the fall to the downside. So that is why at times I always stress that if it's confusing, you can switch to higher time frame. You get it?
To the higher time frame.
Yes. If it's
Yes.
confusing you. Now you can see all these things here. We can see price created this liquidity all like this because all these
Yes, about.
movements, all these movements to the upside are failing to take out any buy side liquidity. This return did not
Yes.
take this return did not take this return did not take this return did not take this. So the inducement was just transferring itself. I will come back to 4 hour and mark the structure, but let's go to daily so that you see something clearly today. If we should go to a higher time frame like the weekly, we can just see that this is just a leg move symbol like this. Get
Yes.
it? Let's check it. You can see it was just bearish all through.
Yes, sir.
You can see it was
Yes.
just bearish all through. See, it was just bearish all through. So you can see what I'm saying that there are times some things you don't they can be confusing in lower time frame. You get then you can just switch to higher time.
Yes.
Now what you can see is you have all this bearish movement to the downside. Price left this fair value gap from the weekly. You can expect price to want
Yes.
to fill it up. You get it.
Yes.
That was what price did.
Did.
Price returned to the fair value
Even
gap fell. Go on, I'm with you, sir.
beyond that week, there's a small fair value gap there.
So
Just above,
yeah, right.
just above where you highlighted, there's a small
Let me
fair value gap.
let me make it bold. That's sorry, let me that's here. Is it here?
It- yes. 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 The small one.
Yeah. So you can see price just entered it a little also. So you can see price fell,
Yes. Then.
but because this was above, it just wicked into it, just tap it, and then price fell. You get.
Yes. Yes.
Let's now not look at the weekly and the daily. Let's just go to the 4 hour and just
The-
we just want to
yes.
mark out structure there. You get. So
Over there.
so
Yes.
let me do it with this. So now you can see that just imagine. Now basically you can see the reason the pullback came here. It was because here's the fair value gap. We have also one here.
Yes.
From the weekly, it is clear. Yeah. So let's go back to the
Mhm.
then down to your 4 hour time frame.
The 4 hour.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then you can see also within that weekly fair value gap, within that weekly fair value gap, you can see we have another fair value gap here. And then within
Yes.
we have this up close candle before the bearish move. You get that was why price still respected the
Yes.
zone.
Yeah. That acting like a other block.
Yes, that was why it still respected the zone and then fell. So go
Mm,
to the 4 hour. Let's dwell in the 4 hour to mark your structures. So 4 hour. So the market at times you can even switch time frames and still be confused.
yes.
Okay, the market
Yes.
whatsoever it wants to do at times.
It wants to do. Yes.
So from the 4 hour time frame now, you can clearly see that this is a major inducement. You get
Yes,
from
sir.
the 4 hour
Yes,
time
sir.
frame, this
Yes,
is
sir.
our major inducement. And that is why you can see price aimed for it. Now the problem is what you can see here, the price action here is very, very poor. You'll be so confused on
Hmm.
that block to carry. So this is the other block you want to look at. This one, since it's above the major inducement, right?
Yes.
Uh, so now you can see price returned to it and reacted, fell. But this is what we
Mm,
have here in the market. You can see how these ones were failing to take out these highs. You can see first we have this inducement,
yes. Yes.
this return fail, this return fail, this return fail. So the market just
Yes.
for that push it just to take another liquidity again.
To the downside transfer.
So they were just trying to take out all these liquidities. So it's more of like this is a trend line liquidity. So we just have like this is just a trend line liquidity.
Liquidity.
You get it, Mr. Chris?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
you could take position here It's correct. It is right based on the knowledge you have. It is not wrong. Doesn't mean you did something based on the knowledge you have. You are right, but you know it is the market. It will do whatsoever it wants.
what it wants to.
You get it? So in this case
Yes,
where you are so not certain, for example, you're seeing this kind of a messy price action. That is when you can now be switching to the higher time frame. You want to see
the higher time frame.
here. You get it? So
Yes, sir.
let's check
Yes, sir.
daily
Yes,
if we
sir.
are going to see anything here. Since in the daily you could not find inducement, you saw an inducement in the 4 hour, right? So you know that market is going to
Yes.
take the one in the 4 hour and then react.
React from that place.
So now look at it. When you come to the daily now, you would see that okay, this is the zone you identified from the 4 hour, right?
Yes.
Which you are just uncertain, you are confused that you don't possibly what may happen. So in this case,
Which one to take?
that I mean this other line here, this color, right? You know that's we identified from the 4 hour time frame, this one.
Yes. Yes.
So let's say from the 4 hour we're confused on the zones because of the liquidity. We saw trend line liquidity.
Yes, sir.
Right? So now here in the daily time,
Daily.
come to the daily, you just want to like just be sure of your zone. What you can see is that this is the up close candle. You can just identify this one. You
Yes.
get it. So this is the up
Yes, sir.
close candle, and then you have fair value gap to it.
Yes.
This is more of like the advanced concept of the order block, the up close candle.
Of the years.
Yes, before.
Yes.
But this does not fulfill that basic tutorial of the order block. You get it?
No, 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 it doesn't. It doesn't.
So you can see now price returned to that and then fell. So now let's go
Yes.
to the 4 hour time frame. So now what you can see, price went back to the pullback that is deeper than all these
Yes.
pullbacks and then fell to the downside.
And fell from that
Yeah,
point. Yes, sir.
get it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
So let's now clear this. So now let's mark the structure. Since we have clarified where price have taken out the major, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this structure, this is our ideal low point here.
Yes, sir. That's the lower loop. Yes.
Price
Yes.
was the high.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then now we have this fall to the downside. Price took out this low point, right?
Yes.
We have this break of structure to the downside.
Break of the
Now we can see this is the lowest candle, right?
Yes.
This is the lowest candle. Price pullback. So here is inducement. So we're expecting to see if this falls and takes this low, we could see the possibility of
Yes.
price returning to take this high, right?
Then
Since we have
yes, sir.
this order flow unmitigated, this one here.
Yes.
So that is to be our expectation if price was to return to the upside. And you can see we have fair value gap. So expectation
Yes.
if price should sweep this, we want to see
Sweep the high.
then we have the continuation of the bearish, right? But
Yes.
then price
Yes, sir.
did not return to this. So we have further bearish continuation.
Movement to the downside.
So meaning the movement is this is the fall. Okay? So we're just trying to look at this pullback because we want to create the inducement, we want to identify the buy side. So meaning
Yes, sir.
this is where okay, this is the fall. Is this lower?
Yes, sir.
I'm coming. Let's see. Is this lower than this? Let me see. Okay, it is lower than that. Let's see. Yeah, it is. So we have this and then
Yes.
we have this. All right.
Then fall to the downside.
So price took this out and then price fell again, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's take it.
To the downmost.
So meaning all our investments were being transferred. This failed to take
Yes,
buy
sir.
side. Price fell. We have this buy side. This fell. Price failed to take this buy side. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
Take this. Even though we
Yes,
see
sir.
that the market took out this liquidities here. This forced kind of
Yes.
inducement. You get in as much as price
Mm.
was failing. What you can see here is let me mark that out. You see this movement. Wait. Okay, you see this movement, this movement, this movement, this movement, this movement. inducements. So since price is failing to fall to the downside here, this is more of like an advanced concept of still considering liquidity. You get, the thing is
Yes, sir.
to always learn new things every time. You get it.
Yes.
So this is
Every day learning new things.
this is failing to fall. So if you're expecting that any form of a movement to the upside will take out this high before falling,
This high.
you get it.
Yes, sir.
And so that was
Yes, sir.
so now. But since this have delivered to the downside, this is now the ideal inducement.
The
You
inducement.
get it.
Yes, sir.
This have delivered to the downside. Now, what we can see again is we had this pullback mitigated this other flow, fell to the downside. So we are
Yes.
seeing a movement to the upside. I want to see a sweep of this, the possibility of price sweeping this high.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is now the inducement
The major inducement.
major. You get it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
So and you can see how price returned to the upside, took out this, mitigated this order block here.
Oh,
This is your textbook order block now. Oops, mitigated that, sorry. Mitigated this order block here.
the small one. Yes, sir.
Because now let's enlarge that to see. So you see, this is the up close now. You took out all this liquidity here. Let's just put it down.
Liquidity level that.
That's consolidated here. And then we have the mitigation. This is it. Let me push this to this level. So fully capture the candle. Okay.
Yes. Something like
All
that.
right. So you can see price
Yes, sir.
just tapped it. It didn't really deep into it. You get it. So
Then
created
it felt.
uh, so price created because we're expecting to see market take out a buy side. You get, but
Yes, sir.
happened. This pullback came and fell. So this is the buy side created after this fall.
Yes.
So we are looking for a return, the possibility of a return to take out this buy side, and then we have continuation to the
Yes.
downside. You get it, Mr.
To the
J?
downside.
Yeah,
Yes, please. I get you.
onto the downside. So basically now this gave us a high. Now here we have points. This gave us our low, and then this gave us the high. So
Okay.
next,
Okay.
so we are expecting to see that the market will sweep. Want to see the market runs through this low point, breaks this low point.
Yes. Yes.
So that is what we'll be looking forward to see. Want to see further bearish to break
To the downside.
this low point. And if you should check GBP USD, GBP USD took out its own low, but Euro USD
Let me
did
see.
not.
Okay. I'm checking from my trading view here. It's now loading.
Okay, okay. All right.
Yes, it has.
You see, it has.
It has. It has.
Those pairs are positively correlated, but then at times their volatility can be different.